Nagi 101 and happy Christmas. Anyway, this time in story time, I decided to do something much more different. It's called the popularity game. Alright, back in high school, I was not popular. In fact, I thought it was the dumbest thing to be popular. In fact, I wasn't even popular in the least bit. Well, so I thought. When I was in high school, I actually hung out with a bunch of goth kids, and they were actually pretty cool. I loved hanging with them, especially when we talked about movies, theater, costuming, things like that. That was stuff that we liked. Sometimes we even talked anime, which was kind of cool. Anyway, what was really funny about the whole thing when I watched this video is people talk about popularity and how important it is sometimes. Actually, it's not. Back when I was in high school, there was this group of girls that were pretty much like the mean girls. Except, under one circumstance, one of them actually was really, really super nice. And I knew her since 6th grade. Okay? This is where popularity didn't quite matter to her. One day, I was walking around school, and she had asked me a question, and I said, sure, I would love to help you. What seems to be the problem? Well, of course, this is a friend of mine. I'll call her B. Simple name. Yeah, she was really kind of a string bean. She actually, kind of pissed me off a little bit at times, but I found out later she really wanted to be my friend. And being friends with somebody who's in the popular crowd was kind of weird. And I really didn't appreciate it at the time because of the way she acted sometimes. She was kind of clueless. Okay, she was really clueless. But B tried her darndest and really wanted to hang out with me. She thought, and this was kind of stupid, she wanted to hang out with my sister and me, and then I found out, the reason she thought it was so cool is, apparently, I had gone out to a convention with my friend Gwen, and ended up meeting a movie star. Okay, the guy was, he was the original Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica, okay? I mean, he's not that big of a star. Was he? He was, like, really super nice. You could actually talk to him. My dad talked to him for about 5 minutes, and we were just sitting there, and I really wanted his autograph, but I realized how much it would have cost to get his autograph. It was, like, $15, and I was like, oh, shoot, I was broke. But I got to talk to him, which was kind of cool. And, he was really super nice. In fact, he said I reminded him of his daughter at that age, because she was in high school, and I was in junior high. And then, a rumor had been started at the school, I don't know who started this damn rumor, that I had met, this one other actor, and I didn't know that at the time as a kid who this guy was. I actually met David Prowse, who was the guy inside of Darth Vader, and I was 8 years old, and to me, B thought this was the most exciting thing in the world, was to meet movie actors. And to me, it was like, well, they're normal, everyday people. Why would this matter? And that's when, again, she believed all these rumors, and I finally just had to sit her down and actually set the record straight. Sometimes people think you're popular because you've met all these. No, well, what I got irked about is the fact is, yes, I met these actors. Yes, I met all these people. I mean, yeah, I went to LA with my sister and met an actor from Roseanne. Whoop-dee-doo. I mean, I was a freshman in high school when I did that, and I don't even remember what the boy's name was, okay? All I know is he was the youngest Connor kid, and he was really super nice. That was kind of cool. I was like 14 or 15, and really, I didn't care. I met a bunch of actors, and didn't really give two hoots otherwise, because, honestly, that was just what I did. I didn't really care. And, well, she found me on social media and she started talking to me about it. And I said, yeah, so? And she's like, so? That makes you really popular. You got to meet all the... I mean, you're kind of cool. And I sat there going, I'm cool because I met an actor. That doesn't say much. And she's like, oh, really? And I go, look, I hate to tell you this, but I'm not popular. I don't really want to be popular. And this kind of set her off a little bit. It didn't set her off to the bad thing. She just sort of went, oh, I feel kind of embarrassed. I go, they're normal people like us. I mean, come on. If Neil Patrick Harris came up and shook my hand and said, hi, I'd be like, oh, hello, nice to meet you. I wouldn't be gushing or saying anything. I'd be like, I do want you to sign my book, though. And that was the same way when I met Crispin Freeman, who did Alucard from Hellsing. That's how I was really happy to meet the voice actress who did Sarah's Victoria. They're normal, everyday people. I mean, yeah, I met the Black Ranger. The Black Power Ranger. Come on. I mean, Johnny Yong Bosch is a really sweet guy. That and he serenaded a stuffed cat. He was like the nicest person you'll ever meet. But the truth is, when I look at actors and VAs, they're just like everybody else. I am super shy. So when you see behind me the pictures of me with people like Peter Davidson, Hale Appleton, they're the nicest people you'll ever meet. Again, these are people who influenced my thinking, and the way B thought was, oh wow, if I write this, I might be able to meet, and I looked at her and I said, honey, the most exciting person I've ever met is Jim Butcher, and she's like, Dresden Files! I'm like, you've read those? Yeah! And I mean, she was jumping up and down about the fact that I met Jim Butcher and she didn't. I said, she's like, you were so exciting. You got to meet Clive Barker. You got to meet this guy and this guy. And you got to meet this person and this person. I sat there going, I'm not that popular. But she's like, no, yes, you are. You got to meet these actors. You got to meet these people. And I sat there for about 5 minutes typing on my computer, trying to tell her, these are normal people to me, and they're not actors. They're people. And honestly, that's why I get so frustrated with some people who think that meeting actors is the most exciting thing you can ever do with your life. No, it's not. I would love to meet Mark Hamill. I would have loved to meet Carrie Fisher. Those two have been my heroes since I was like a little kid. But honestly, when it came down to what she was saying, and it makes sense, but popularity isn't everything, okay? When you tell kids, oh, it's great to be popular, it's actually awful because there's so much maintenance to it. I mean, going to school back when I was in high school and someone found out that I met so-and-so, I mean, some people thought, oh, she must be lying, blah, blah, blah. I was sitting there just like, someone asked if I had met this one person. I'm like, yeah. And I go back to doing my homework. And when B would find out, she would gush about how great it was that I got to meet so-and-so. And I sat there for about 30 minutes contemplating what I was going to tell her. And it was just so degrading. Everybody is popular in their own right, on their own terms. And that was the one thing I always thought was interesting, is people who think I was popular probably didn't realize that I didn't see myself that way. When I moved to Texas, same thing. I ended up with a bunch of friends, and I had so much fun, but I didn't have any idea how to talk to them about this, because as soon as they would see that freaking card with David Prowse's name on it, oh my god, you got to meet him. Who is he? Oh, the guy inside of Darth Vader's costume. Oh, wasn't James Earl Jones? And I go, no. it gets to the point where you're just sort of wanting to block out half of your friends, because some of the people that you've known for years and years, they don't know you very well. So I wanted to tell you guys that story because it is actually kind of pertinent to what I want to tell you about 2019. Popularity is not everything. Don't take it with that whole let's go. And I'm like, I don't want to vlog just to go to like VidCon. Come on, that's kind of silly. I don't think I'll ever go to that. And the only reason I want to say it is because people are trying to tell you when you're in high school how great popularity is. It really is not that great. It's a lot of maintenance and a lot of stupid stuff that's so temporary. You're going into high school and you're going to do stuff, and this is for anyone who's graduating. You're going to forget about half the crap and half those people that you went to school with, okay? So, just so you know, popularity is so dumb and so not cool because people don't look at your personality. And when you hang out with your real friends and they see your personality, that's what makes you cool. That's what makes you the person. So, I'm going to close in saying, popularity is not the cool thing. Have fun. Have a good New Year's. And enjoy. I gotta go message a bunch of friends. See ya.